Hi everyone, this is Susie. So today we're going to be making a chicken salad, and these are the ingredients we'll be using. These are the ingredients for the mayo sour cream sauce, and I'm going to be using the Butler's soy curls with the chick style seasoning. This will be our chicken, and I have some jalapeños, chipotle, salt, pepper, sour cream, mustard, cumin, unsweetened soy milk, mayo, garlic, and lemon juice. And I have some cooked carrots and peas, canned garbanzo beans, scallions, celery, and some potatoes. And I cooked these yesterday actually. I just boiled them with some salted water until they were done. And this is raw, obviously, and these are canned. You just rinse them out, strain them, and they're ready to go. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to prepare the soy curls, and I heated up a half a cup of water, and it doesn't have to be boiling, it just has to be really hot. And I have 3 teaspoons of the seasoning. I'm just going to whisk this. And I like this hot because this gets a little bit hard after a while. So that way, if your water is hot, it'll be easier to dissolve. And I will leave the link on where I get this, because I get this online. I don't think they sell them in stores. So I'm just going to whisk this really well, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to add 1 cup of these soy curls. And I'm just going to let that soak. You can stir it once in a while, just so that the curls soak up all the liquid. And also, you can start with 2 teaspoons, and then if you feel like it needs a little bit more, then just go ahead and sprinkle it in there. As long as you do it like when this is still a little bit hot so that it dissolves. So we're just going to set this aside and be back. Okay, so now we're going to make the chipotle mayo, and you don't have to add chipotle if you don't want this spicy. You can just kind of play around with the rest of the ingredients. But I have a 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise, a 1/3 of a cup of the sour cream, and this is just from here. I did not use my jazzed up tofutti sour cream for this one. If you do use that jazzed up tofutti sour cream, then you might need to just adjust the seasonings a little bit, because that one already has salt, lemon juice, and vinegar, okay? And then you're just going to add some chipotle. This is to your taste. I might add a little bit more. So it's about, let's say 1.5. I have 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to start with 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. I think last time I did 3. I'm just going to do the 3. Okay? And then I have about 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cumin. I'm going to add some pepper. About 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I have some jalapeños here. I'm going to go ahead and add some jalapeños. I have 4 pieces, and a little bit of the vinegar. Oh, pues, 5 pieces. You don't need to add that much, because then it gets a little bit too vinegary. And then you can measure the milk if you like, or you can add water if you don't want to add milk. I'm going to start with about 3 tablespoons of the unsweetened soy milk. And then I have about 1.5 teaspoons of the mustard. And this is going to be to your taste, okay? So just if you want to add a little bit more, a little bit less, always start with less and then add more if you feel like it needs it, okay? I'm going to blend this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the sauce. And I would definitely start with less of the lemon juice. So start with like 1 or 2 teaspoons of the lemon juice, and about maybe a couple of the pieces of the jalapeno, and just a little bit of the juice, because it was a little bit vinegary and like tangy. So unless you like it like that, then you can add more, but always start with less. But everything else, I think it was pretty good. You have to have at least like 1.5 cups of the sauce for the salad, okay? So just make sure when you're blending it that you have about 1.5 cups. So as you can see, all the water was absorbed now. Okay, and now what I like to do is I just take the pieces and I cut it into smaller pieces. And this is going to be according to your taste, okay? If you like them bigger or smaller, that's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and chop all the soy curls. Okay, so now what I like to do is I like to take all the little pieces back, because sometimes there's a little bit of liquid left in there, and I like to go in and just squish just to make sure that everything has absorbed the liquid, because sometimes tiny pieces you can feel that are a little bit hard because I don't put super much I don't put a whole bunch of water in there. Then this way I make sure that all the liquid is really in there, okay? And if you do have a lot of water left over, you can just go ahead and squeeze it out and then transfer it to whatever bowl you have on the side, okay? Okay, so I have it's about a cup or so of the soy curls, which is our chicken, and then I have 1 cup of the potatoes, half cup, half cup of the garbanzo beans, and then I have half a cup of these were frozen peas and the raw carrots, and I just boiled them together. I just boiled these two together because they cook at about the same time. So this is 1 cup total of the veggies, and then I have 1/4 of a cup of celery diced, and I have like 1.5 scallions. Depending on how big your scallion is, you can use between 1 and 2, okay? Oh my goodness, this looks so beautiful! Doesn't that look beautiful already? Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we're just gonna add the sauce, and I would just add a little bit at a time, depending on how much sauce you like, and then give that a mix. And then once this is done, I would just put it back in the fridge, to have it cool. So I think it tastes better when it's cold. Oh my goodness. And if you do have some leftover sauce, you can make like a potato salad would be good. Or I use this on like sandwiches instead of regular mayo. I use it on burgers instead of like regular mayo. I put this on anything. So let's give this baby a try. Oh my god. Oh yeah, baby. This is good. Okay, so the way that I would have this is on oven baked tostadas. You just pour it over here. If you like, you can just heat up the pita bread. And what I like to do is you slice it open with a knife, put some of the salad, and then fill the rest with some shredded lettuce, and that tastes really good, like a sandwich. Or you can just buy some of your favorite tostadas, or make a sandwich with it. Just, as a regular sandwich, put the salsa put the salad in there, or you could just serve it as a side dish also. If you have like a potluck or something, you can just bring this to your potluck and then just serve it as a side dish. So I think that's it. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.